was having dinner with my wife and two of my three kids, my two older kids, last night. My youngest son, Dutch, was at basketball practice. He's on a traveling AAU team. And then Blake says to me at dinner, she's like, Dutch starts school in just 2.5 weeks. And I was like, what?
That's so crazy.
Wow, that seems so soon. It doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem like it's been long enough yet. And then I was thinking about, we got to go at the end of the month and go move my son Jake he moved into another dorm or another apartment. And then Kemp moves in a month and a half. He goes back to Hawaii. And then what? Then I was thinking about my sister's son is going to school for the first time. Rich's daughter is going to school far away.
Yeah, New York City. She got into the Fashion Institute of Technology in New York City, and she moves the second week of August. So our little vacation, we just hung out all the time, and I'm trying to squeeze in every second I can with that kid because I already miss her. I think it's sad.
Yeah. I know.
It's
She's
exciting.
moving so far away.
But have you gone yet and found an apartment for her?
Oh, she's got a dorm. She's moving in with 3 girls. So there'll be 4 girls in a dorm. And I think that they're like 4 girls in a room, but they all get this kitchen area, and I think they get their own bathrooms or something like that, but it's in the dorm. Anyway, so now that I'm trying to hang out with her so much, she is totally over me as far as hanging out.
What? She's like, Dad, it's a bit much.
I know. I'm like, let's go, Audrey. It's Tuesday. Let's go to Trader Joe's. And I get I'm good.
Oh, no.
Or, I'm tired. I'm just going to hang out here. Do you want to watch a movie? Do you want to watch Party of 5? Because she started watching Party of 5. I'm totally down to watch Party of 5 with her. And she's like, no, I'm going to watch it and nap and read. You go do your thing over there. So
that's the long version of I'm good.
The pushback, the pushback.
The I'm good is a tough one.
And even I'll visit her at her work. She works at a record store, and I'll pop by the record store, and she'll give me hey, thanks for coming by. Have a great afternoon.
Oh my gosh, you're like a clingy boyfriend, Audrey. She's like, dude, leave me alone.
I know.
I get it because you're like, once she goes to New York, it's not like a skip and a hop away.
No,
that's a big trip to take to see her.
I'm pretty sure she's the type of person that doesn't move back home. I think once she tastes New York, then she will be a big city kid, and live there anyway. So I also know I'm too much.
But I mean, you really do need to get that time in. And when she comes home for Thanksgiving and Christmas, she's going to want to be with you and with her family. And
she's already pushed back on Thanksgiving. She's like, Thanksgiving, New York, my birthday is Thanksgiving. I could fly home. And she looks at me and she's like, or I could have breakfast at Tiffany's.
Oh,
I'm like,
ready.
Oh, man.
She's ready to spread her wings and fly away.
And that's the thing. You raise your kids so that they have ambitions, so they go do stuff. So I'm not complaining about it. I'm just noticing it, and I'm trying to just back up a little bit, but it is really hard. That's all. It's really hard.
So we have this sauna in our garage.
Yeah.
When you said I'm good.
I'm good.
It made me think of something because that's the response to a lot of my kids give. We have the sauna in the garage, and my wife and I were taking a sauna together. And I know my son Kemp wanted to sauna, but he was watching Summer League basketball yesterday. And so he goes, hey, I'll go in after you. And I go, okay. So I have a certain amount of time I go in. And I went in before my wife, and then she jumped in with me. And then you put the iPad a certain way when you're listening to music, and it gives you the words of the song, right? So you can sing along. And she's in there singing at the top of her lungs with me. And I'm playing along. I'm like, okay, it's fun, but it's also hot. And my time is up. I get out of the sauna. She's got like 4 minutes left. And I walk through the living room, and Kemp goes, are you guys done with the sauna? I go, yeah, Mom's got like 4 minutes left. She's singing karaoke at the top of her lungs. I said, if you want to go join her. And he goes, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
It's such a dismissive no thank you, isn't it?
No.
Thanks, man. Anyway, I'm good. What about you, Peyton? What's going on with your world? What's going on? You were saying, this reminded me of something you said, because Blake made salmon burgers last night, and as soon as she took a bite, a bone came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang. So I left the salmon burger and ate a hamburger. I don't want a bone. I don't want seafood. Sometimes freaks me out a little bit.
I can see that.
Yeah, I'm not like the biggest seafood eater. I can't get down with sushi or crab or anything like that. It's a texture thing for me. Like, that's what it is. I'm sure it tastes good, but I found my way to seafood boil mukbang TikTok.
I don't even know what that is.
You guys, you guys ever seen like a seafood boil at one of those restaurants?
Of course.
So basically, these people get these massive amounts of like crab and shrimp and crawfish and boiled eggs and potatoes and all these kind of things in this like delicious little seafood sauce, and then they eat it in front of the camera. And the way that they eat it, it looks like it tastes so good. I've never tried it ever in my life, but I have this wicked craving for a seafood boil.
It's
And
once
I
you
want
do
it
it.
so bad.
Once you do it, I think it's great. There's a few restaurants near you that kill it.
I think they're gross, but the mukbang, every time, I've even reposted the mukbang stuff, it's usually something disgusting. It's not something that you've seen before. They're usually eating something that looks gross or
Like
phallic.
a weird creature of the sea?
Yeah. And they're
Ugh.
eating it right into the camera. And you're like, whoa, what is this? And it's usually some body part that you normally wouldn't eat.
Well, the ones that I've gotten to are just a bunch of like cute girls from the South eating crawfish and teaching you how to eat seafood.
Oh, I haven't seen the
And
Then I got to show you the ones I watch.
'Cause it looks so good, but I
Your
just,
For You page and my For You page are very different.
You guys are on
Algorithm
different
shifts.
algorithms.
Yeah, it's just gross. But yeah, it's not, like I can do sushi, but when there's actual fish or something where there could be bones and stuff, grosses me out. I can't do it. Sushi's different. They're just little chunks. They don't seem real. Anyway,